you are making this film to tell people that they should marry for love and not marriage. But then people say love is not enough. So which one is it?
Okay, people are saying love is not enough because they haven't married yet. When you marry and you realize that this man has all the money, but you can't stand him, then you realize that love is not enough. And by then it's too late. So this movie, I made this movie so that those who are not into that marriage already can look at it and take their lessons. Because without love, it will never work. You're going to be miserable, the man is going to be miserable. You guys are going to try to manage it, but after a time, the elastic limit is going to set in because marriage is supposed to be based on love. So if you don't have that, you're not going anywhere. Yes.
Is this from a personal experience or is just your observations from traveling the world?
I've traveled 49 countries in the world and I've mingled with a lot of Africans and I've heard what they complain about and what they say. And I've also listened to a lot of my friends. Do you understand? Yeah. So it has not been, it's not just something that came up overnight. It took a long time, you understand, for us to come up with this story. It's a story that I've told many years ago that needed to be retold. So that's why.
You've told it many years ago?
Many years ago, about 20 years ago.
What was the title?
My American Nurse 1 and My American Nurse 2.
Is it on YouTube?
No, my movies are not on YouTube.
Sir, do you have any problem with putting movies on YouTube? I mean, that's the way to go now.
No, it's the way to go now. But you know, we the old filmmakers, we're still not ready for that yet.
Yes.
But some people are crossing over. We'll be there soon too.
We're expecting you. And you directed and you also acted. Why do you enjoy doing that?
Because that's how I started. Okay. Yeah, I started as a director, producer, actor. So if you take away any of those things, I'll be bored.
I'm here with Funky Malam, who is an actor in Imported Wives. Sir, can you tell me about your character in Imported Wives?
Yeah, I'm a brother to the actually guy that came from Canada to marry a wife from Nigeria. Exactly. So.
And what do you think? Because that happens in real life. People come here, they marry wives, they take them abroad. Exactly. What do you think about it?
Well, a lot of people cannot cope with the manners and way of life of people in abroad. Too much freedom, especially the kind of freedom that has been given to women. A woman can actually strip you one night and turn you to a pauper. Despite all the hard work you've put in your life. So a lot of people, especially Nigerians or Africans, are afraid of, becoming victims of circumstance, in one night. So they think they had to come back home and have a well-mannered, well-cultured, well-groomed, lady to take abroad so as to live according to their own kind of lifestyle and things like that. So I think this is actually what makes them to be floating back home to be marrying women here.
Okay, and most of the women who are victims, sometimes they go abroad and then men start to maltreat them. What do you think about it?
I handle my wife with very hard hand.
If you want a well-mannered woman, then you have to be a well-mannered man at the same time. You can't tell me that you're a man and then you started maltreating a woman who actually is respecting and is being loyal to you. Then you are forcing her to change to a different kind of person because gradually she's going to become the monster you really don't want her to become. Exactly.
Well, in general, did you have fun being on this project? I mean, you've been on so many projects this time, we've lost count, but being on this set, how was it?
It was a great, awesome. In fact, this is my debut in speaking Igbo language in a movie.
Oh my goodness. How was that like learning Igbo?
No, I because I lived in Moa here for a couple of years, so I could speak a little of Igbo. So that actually helped me to exactly.
So you have to speak Igbo in this movie?
Yeah, I speak Igbo in this movie. Exactly.
Okay, now I want to watch it to see the Funky Malam speaking
Igbo. Exactly.
Be on the lookout.
Yeah, thank you.
Would you like to tell us in Igbo to watch the film? Is that something you can see?
Mama, no, my people. That is a Nodiana. Watch go to this Bunge movie in Ghana for Imported Wives. Dalono.
My name is Joy Madubike. I'm the executive producer of Imported Wives. That is premiering today, 30th of May 2025. Yes, it's Imported Wife and it's premiering today. And The lesson to take home is the fact that please marry for the right reasons. Love is just not enough. You should also have some sort of connections, because if you marry for the wrong reasons, you can actually fall into the wrong hands. Please be careful when you're doing that. Don't jackpot for the sake of jackpotting and come over on the other side. It is not greener on the other side.
I'm good. Look very beautiful. You know, and you've been taking the entertainment news by storm.
Thank you.
So far. We're very
appreciate
proud.
All right, so let's talk about Nile. You know, I appreciate the diversity in releases this year. It's not a certain type of story you guys are telling. You know, today is one, it's the uprising, you know, it's another one tomorrow. So give us what to expect, you know. You know, we're here today for Imported Wives. Tomorrow we have Red Circle. What's coming up next?
I am so happy you said that because it's one of the goals of Nile Entertainment to tell more divergent stories, to showcase more like just different genres of films, to show the audience that there's more genres that can be enjoyed in cinemas. So we're trying to train the audience at Nile. This year alone, we've had Blackout, we've had Reverse, exactly. We've had Uprising, obviously, last year, our first release. We have Son of the Soil, which is a UK Nigerian like release. We've just secured theatrical rights for that in Cannes, Newsflash. We have Imported Wives today. So we're very excited about a lot of things, a lot of titles. Red Circle, oh my God. I'm so excited to get the audience to really feel this particular film. I mean, it's fantastic. And they're young filmmakers. Yes. So at Nile, we're very much about empowering young filmmakers as well. You know, and we're putting our money where our mouth is.
I have to take permission from you before I bring someone inside my house.
It's my house too. I make the money.
He's not gonna stop until he knows that you know your rights.
I know you've been meeting with Osifo. Stay out of other people's marriages.
There's food in the house.
Waka. Don't you ever in your life roll your eyes at me. What? Me? What? Shut up!